Hi there. Today we managed to make it out to line between the lakes. We were going to hike one of the telegraph trails, but as we got up close to the parking area, they had some road blockage going on up there, and we weren't really sure whether we had access to it or not, although the website says there is access. A blocked road kind of speaks for itself. But so anyhow, we're just very impromptu now, walking along the side of, I think it's Little Panther Creek. I'll show you that here in just a second. It feeds into Panther Bay that you've heard me talk about a few times before. And so we're going to get started from here. It's just a little creek sidewalk. Going to kind of call this, like a surprise Saturday, because initially we were going to hike a trail we haven't hiked since 2008. And brought along a little lunch, which I'll explain later, but I have no idea what it is now because I took it out of its original packaging and didn't get to use it for what it was, the trip I intended it for, so it's now just stuff with instructions. So
part of the surprise Saturday.
Yeah, part of the surprise Saturday. So real quick, I don't know exactly what I'm fixing to show you, but just again, stuff. So right here, besides where we're parked at, and pardon me while I move, I'm going to turn this around just a little bit, is old building in parts and pieces. I don't know exactly what's here. Oh, what was here, I'm sorry. An old building, I'm guessing a home site, but that's all that remains of this. Kind of neat, huh? And a nice little stand of shortleaf pine, which actually works out good that we're here for that, because on my list of things to do today was to try to track down some fatwood. So there's not a lot of stands of pine here in our area of Tennessee. So we'll it's a pretty low stream. So this is Panther Creek, I believe, and it feeds down into Panther Bay down here. It's pretty swampy last time I was down this way, so I don't know if we can make it all the way into the bay itself, but my wife's going all goo-goo over all the little plants down here. Yeah, so we just kind of bushwhacked off to the right over here around that bend. And now we're heading downstream a little ways. I'm beyond my wife a ways back there, probably where the red clay section is in the hillside. Up on that hill up there's a little spot, I'll show you when we get to it, that I've got for a little winter camp, just along this creek. Not much, but something about it just calls to me. I like that little spot. Yeah, that big old tree wasn't there the last time I was here. We're gonna go on down off the left on that high side for a little ways. Alright, I don't know what it is. My wife seems to be obsessing about it. We found one at the house a day or two ago, and she's trying to identify it. She will stop me for everyone she sees now. Wonder whose home that is. So we're on top of the little creek side on the left here, and then this is looking down on the creek that we were at, and pretty much where we came from. Okay, so this is the little creek we've been following along. Now we're up in the pines. Right through here, we came from back that way a ways, and went down along the creek. And after we come down off this little hill here, this is a little spot I like to claim for a winter spot. I don't really know particularly why, mainly because a lot of the little creeks dry up around here in the summertime, so it's a good supply of clean water. It's just coming out of the nice stand of pines. And right down in nice little deep pool right here, and then right on this little rocky shoal area is it, which is where I think we're gonna stop for a second and do our mystery lunch. It is right up noontime, so we'll get us a little spot right in here, listening to the creek, and find us lunch. Always up there tree hugging. Alright, so alright, so here's what I've got. It's just a Ziploc baggie with stuff and some instructions. I think originally it's one of them Bear Creek soups. Looking at it, there's a lot of beans in there and a lot of red spices, so I'm thinking it's probably chili based. It calls for a little tomato paste, so I'm not sure if we're having straight out chili, if we're having a chili soup, or I don't really see any kind of rice or anything like that, so I don't think it's a rice type of a dish, but we'll get it started here in a second and figure it out. I'm going to try today also. I bought one of these jet boil hot stands to go with my little stove. It doesn't, the stove will fit up inside there okay. It still has a little sloppy room. It's not a jet boil stove, but I think it'll work okay. I've been noticing with this little E-Tech City stove that even if I turn the fire down quite a bit, I'm still burning some things at the bottom of the pot, so I'm trying to raise the pot up off of it just a little bit. And zebra pot today.
Well, this is a really cool place. You want to film it?
It's going right now.
Oh, sorry.
This one.
Can I go down there and try that cross?
Oh yeah, it's going to take a half hour of playing. Alright, 2¼ cups of water already, 1½ ounces of tomato paste. That's going to be probably about as much as I got left. If not, that's all it's going to get. Oh, be right back. That little gentleman's hardware spoon that my wife got for me. That's going to be a worry. And the contents. Let's see. Looks like there's some dried up meat in there too. bring to a boil, and simmer for 25 minutes. Okay, so I do hope that all the other footage was captured okay. I was using my GoPro from this angle, and with the GoPro I'm never sure if it's capturing what I want it to, and even if it's doing video, I seem to have that messed up all the time. So I hope that part came out. It's warming up pretty good. And smells really good. Still a mystery though. Ooh, boiling already. Red buds are blossoming. Yeah, it's just a pretty little spot. Calls to me. Okay, and then up here there's two trees on the left. If you take the inner of the two trees and run out to the middle, you can easily pitch a hammock there. And then the far tree on the right, back to the middle, there's enough space for a second hammock and a little triangle formation, and then just this little spot that we're sitting at now. Good clean water. Not very deep into the woods though, maybe a mile. See, Leafy, I'm not a plant person, so I don't really know, but I think it's some kind of mint. See, each leaves alternate directions.
I gotcha.
And then the stem is square.
Oh.
It's not just a round stem, it's just a little square.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think
I don't smell it though.
it don't smell very minty, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it looks mint-like to me. It doesn't smell mint though.
Or sage or something. They got.
Alrighty, bring me your bowl.
Oh.
It's been 25 minutes or so, and
Okay.
I know I've checked on it a few times along the way. Ooh.
Oh, I've lost my fork.
It's definitely hot. It's very soup-like, and I've been trying to remember everything. I think, okay, so there's some little kidney beans, a little piece of celery. I think the meat is an addition that I added to to it. I think maybe it might have been some kind of, I still think it was a Bear Creek, those big green envelope bags. Probably a chili soup, and then I added meat on my own, I believe. So I don't know 100%, but I think this is another application where the dehydrated hamburger came into use. So bring me your bowl, Ruth.
Oh, heck yeah. You don't have to give me much.
Oh, you're not going to get it out of there with that.
No, I was just going to stir it. Yeah, it tastes like a Bear Creek.
Yeah, I want something a little more stable so it don't fall.
Don't give me a whole lot. We'll have to pour the broth, won't we?
Yeah.
I should remind me to do a cup next time we do soup. Something to hold it into. That was a really cool rock. See, and if you walk fast, you don't see this stuff. Okay. Can I have some broth now?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to look in there.
Oh, yeah.
So there's right in the sun. Okay. I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm hoping I'm showing you this. It looks like some ground beef, beans, and I did see some little rice fragments, so. Is it?
Yeah, that tastes really good. But yeah, that's, I think it's one of the Bear Creek. That's okay, we used it up. And that definitely would be too much for me. So is that the road we came in on that we're here?
Yeah, well, there's two roads that come together.
We've been on that other road, haven't we?
Yeah. Alright. So, it looks like it's a chili soup. Pinto, kidney, some little rice grains. And I think those are my crumbled up ground beef pieces. That's pretty good.
Very good.
Yep. That's really good. Okay, I'm going to try to zoom in. There's, well, if I turn the right direction, sorry. There is, follow that dead stump or the dead stick, and about 10 o'clock to it, there's been this little bitty fish, like 2 inches long, just jumping around catching some bugs. Of course, he did all that before I brought the camera out. Now he's not going to come out at all.
No. Tell me how we do that.
You know? Ooh, there's some more over here. Hold on. Just off the rock shoal.
I've looked this whole thing over and it only has this one little shell place for a fossil.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So what are all the little holes?
I don't know. I don't know if it's erosion or little rocks like this got stuck in it. And as it wore down, now they're coming out. I don't know.
Yeah. Pretty cool. We've had some neat little finds.
had some really cool finds. The feathers.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't see this earlier. I did now as we're just looking around. So that little log that my wife was sitting on was donated by Mr. Beaver. And then this other tree here in the background, that looks like it's going to kill somebody here in a good wind. And also donated by the beaver. Yeah. He did a pretty good number on this. Wonder why he never came back to get it, but look at the size of some of these shavings. Yeah. He dug into that pretty good, didn't he? And then there's the killing tree. Yeah, that's just something I didn't ever notice before. So this is that same tree that the beaver we were talking about. And then he gnawed off a section, and then he measured down here about 4 feet and started another section. He obviously had plans for that tree.
I think he got called home by his mom again.
Yeah.
Karl, there's one of those feathers too.
Oh yeah, it's a different feather, yeah.
It's from the same one though, I think.
And then I didn't notice right over here by the redbud tree I pointed out earlier too that.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, see, he cut him off a tree from over there too. And sorry. Right. There's another little feather that we just found, but we're not going to go after that one.
Old fire wing. Not been used though.
She's having a lot of fun. She's not usually an explore the backcountry sort of person. I think just fears of getting lost. But as long as we're following this creek, I think she's got confidence she can find her way back. And she's having a lot of fun, so let's just leave it at that. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I think we're heading back towards the car now. And we got about as far out as we could without doing some really serious bushwhacking. It was getting pretty thick in the bottomland down there. So we're either going to follow the creek back to the Jeep or cut up through the pines. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I'm being told we're going creekside. So thank you for hanging out with us, and guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah, there's something with if you zoom in.
I can't see much anything, Ruthie.
Oh, crap.
She told me to look in between the trees.
Well, I see where his tail is.
Anyhow, we're looking for an eagle. Apparently there's a white tail. That's what,
I can still see his tail.
yeah.
Do you want me to walk towards him?
You can, I guess.
Okay.
Told me to look between the trees. Oh, yeah, yep.
Oh, it was an eagle.
It was.
It was an eagle.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome, actually.